Hey everybody, it's me, my mirror, back with another video for you on this Thanksgiving Day. I just did a video on covering up your crusty zits, and after looking back at that video, I realized not only are my zits dry and crusty, but my lips are almost as bad, if not worse. It's that time of the year, people. It's cold outside. Unless you're lucky enough to live somewhere where it's not. I don't want to hear it. And we have our heat on, which is very dehydrating. So, and then we lick our lips a lot because they're dry, and that makes it worse. And there you go. So let's zoom in so you can see just how bad they are. So that was the before picture. So this is going to be a nighttime lip treatment. You can do similar treatments in the daytime, but if you're going to be putting on lipstick and stuff, it's going to kind of defeat the purpose unless it's a super moisturizing lipstick. But anyway, that's a different story. This is a nighttime one. So I have a few products with me. I have organic, virgin, unrefined coconut oil, which is used for so many things. It's amazing. And I have cold pressed castor oil, which has become one of my new favorite products, not only for my skin, but for my muscle aches and pains. Believe it or not, it works as good as lidocaine. It's amazing. Then we're going to wrap it up with something a little unusual that you might not have expected. And that is, well, first, the tool, of course, we're going to use is this little guy that I picked up on Temu for about 50 cents. And it's got little scrubbies. I hate when people do this, but I guess you have to do it somehow. It's got the little scrubby nubbies. And then it's got some even bigger ones. So this could be, I actually got a package of 2, I guess, for $1. So I use one for my lips and one for my tongue. So this is our tool. So first what I'm going to do, and then last but not least, I will be covering my lips for the night with something unexpected. I know you're thinking Vaseline or Carmex. Don't ever use Carmex. Or Blistex or something. Now, if you do have one of those overnight lip treatments, I don't have one of those to show you. I should probably get one for videos and for my own use. But this is what I'm going to use. Wet n Wild Impossible Primer Base. And it's silicone free, but it has glycerin and some plant extracts, some flower extracts, and it claims to be very hydrating. And it's a primer, so it doesn't come off, so it shouldn't be sliding off in the middle of the night. Not going to guarantee it'll be there in the morning, but you know. All right, so I'm going to start with my coconut oil. And I'm going to dip my brush into the oil. Now you can use any kind of coconut oil. There's so many kinds now. I just prefer the organic and the kind that doesn't really smell or taste super coconutty. So I'm dipping both sides of my little tool, and it's at the stage where it's pretty firm. Now, sometimes if your coconut oil gets too cold, it'll be hard as a rock, and this won't work as well. Other times, if it's too hot, your coconut oil will be liquid, so it would also work, but it would be very drippy and messy. So, let's apply. Don't be shy, because nobody's, well, if you're married, somebody's going to see you, but in my case, the joys of being single is that nobody's going to see me. So I'm going to slather this all around. And then I'm done with my tool. So I'm going to, oh no, I'm not. Not done with my tool. I'm done with my tool for a second. So it is melting down my chin, which is wiping off all my green zit covering makeup. Anyway, coconut oil is great anywhere. So just take the excess, rub it on your skin, under your eyes, your eyebrows. I'm just letting it sit and soak for just a minute. And then I'm going to come back in with the smaller bristles, the finer, and they're plastic. A lot of people say to use your toothbrush for this, but you know, if you can get a couple of these for $1, don't use your toothbrush. A lot of toothbrushes are very abrasive, and these are pretty soft. I mean, you can push real hard if you want to, and make it abrasive, but try to be gentle, but with enough pressure, because we gotta get some of this dead skin off, people. Okay, I'm gonna set that down for a minute, and I'm going to kind of dab with stuff that's dripped all over me. See, looking a little bit better. Next, now if I had more time, this is what I would recommend that you do, is put the coconut oil on, leave it on for 5 or 10 minutes, maybe put a moist washcloth over it to really let it soak in. And then the next step I would leave on again for another 5 or 10 minutes, but you know, we just don't have time. So this is my castor oil. Comes with a dropper. Please make sure if you get castor oil, you get cold pressed in a dark glass bottle. There's reasons for that are complicated. I don't even really remember. I just remember what I'm supposed to do. So I put some of that in my palm of my hand, and I am again slathering all over my lips. So good. Castor oil is one of my favorite products next to coconut oil, and I'm learning more and more about oils. I mean, argan oil, there's just so many. I have this for my face every day. Rose oil even has rose petals at the bottom of it, natural, vegan. Peony and bergamot infused with apricot oil, sweet almond oil. Oh, stuff is great. So, rub that all in. I'm gonna go back in with my tool. I'm gonna use the rougher side for a second. It's like I'm taking all this. You can see my zits again. I hope no good-looking men are watching this. Please don't show this to your good-looking husbands and boyfriends. I mean, this is how we get our lips soft and kissable, so they should be thankful. Be thankful. All right. Let's see. How are we doing? Looking better? Yes. I have a few flakes, and if you want to be brutal, you could use some tweezers and gently peel some of these large flakes, but I wouldn't, because you're going to rip off your skin and irritate it, and it's going to start bleeding, and then you'll have a scab, and then you'll have to use the green to cover it up, and you don't want to do that. So I'm going to hope that by morning, it's this one little chunk, couple little chunks, but those will be gone by tomorrow morning. So once again, I'm going to dab all this oil that's dripping down my face. If there's anything wrong with that, but actually, I'm going to dab the oil off because I don't want to risk this primer not adhering because of that. So let's give it a try. Now, this is right before you go to bed, people. You've already brushed your teeth. You've already had your M&Ms and your piece of pumpkin pie, maybe pecan pie. Because this is the last minute before you shut out the light. This stuff is gonna go on thick. It feels so good. It's so cooling. This was by Wet n Wild, but any primer base that has, you know, moisturizing ingredients in it and claims to be moisturizing, that's what you want, but it just feels delicious. I'm gonna put another coat on it, and you can see how thick it is. Really get it in down there where those flakes are. So in the morning, hopefully, I won't have any flakes at all. But if I do, I will just go back with my tool and gently buff them off. And my lips will be kissable and beautiful by tomorrow morning. Thanks for watching, everybody. Let me know if you have questions, comments. Please like, subscribe, all that stuff. I'm really going to try to put out more and more videos. You know, if I get some Christmas money, I'll use it to buy makeup to show to you guys so I can try it before you buy it and do some unboxings and all those exciting things. So I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.